Right? You're like, oh, hey, what's up? How's it going?
Okay, all right, talk to you guys later.
Right? You're like, oh my god, I forgot something. I'll be back. I'll be right back in 1 minute. And then they're like,
Loved it.
okay. And you're like,
So it's Wednesday. Fuck, I'm on the block. But I just wanted to talk to you because, like, I really thought we were working together. I don't know what happened. I didn't realize that you were one of the people that ultimately landed me on the block this week, which is fine. I understand that I kind of did you dirty last week.
yeah, I think that's honestly, like, that's why I was just like, oh, like, because I thought, like, I really thought it was Ty, and then I was like, maybe it's Vic, but I don't know. And then, like, once, like, I was like, oh, it is, I, like, just felt like I was done dirty.
Okay, and I could definitely see that. Like, even as a fan of the show, the Invisible HAs has never even happened before. Like, that was a really
literally.
tough thing to navigate. Like, what I was going to do, if I was going to tell anybody, how I was going to be portrayed to Canada. Like,
Of course, right?
I made a move that I thought was best for my game. Now I know it was the wrong mistake. I've been told by multiple people, like including Rohan, like it just wasn't the move I should have made, and I'm paying for it now.
I mean, it is what it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because again, like, you always go with, like, what, like, you think and, like, what your gut's telling you.
Like at the time, yeah.
Exactly, right? And if that's what your gut was telling you, then, like, I wouldn't fault you for that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, yeah. When I say me and Austin didn't say more than 2 words to each other in 10 days, just cut eye, and, like, I literally
never knew that.
I literally thought she was coming for me. Like, I literally thought I had upset her or something.
Yeah,
Like,
I literally never knew that.
It was crazy. I would enter a room, she would leave, like, yeah, so all that shit happened. Anyways.
No, you know what you mean, but, like, that's why you were like,
Yeah.
Okay, well.
So that's that. I know you're, like, upset, whatever. But, like, so now I'm just hearing that, like I don't have your vote. And, like, like, is that something that's set in stone? Like, is that something that you're just like, you know what?
I'll be honest, I have been debating.
Okay. No, of course, I expect that.
I'll be honest, I'm not 100% set in stone.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. And then, like, so, like, the other thing is like, I don't want to blow up your game. Like, I feel like in my campaign, I'm trying to steer clear now of getting you involved in any way, especially because yesterday, like, Rohan had pulled me aside and he's like, you got to leave Bray out of this, like, da-da-da-da-da. So that leads me to believe that you guys are working together.
Okay.
And maybe, like, I don't know, like, it's okay. I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah.
It's fine. So I just want you to know that from, like, this point forward, like, I'm not even going to go there. It doesn't help me. I don't care. It's a good move for you. Didn't mean to put you on the spot like that yesterday. I didn't. Like, what you saw how heated I wasn't in the moment.
I knew.
Like,
That's
it
what I'm
was.
saying, I knew.
I wasn't really thinking like that. Yeah. So, like, yesterday, or maybe the day before, like, I was asking, like, the boys, I was like, so, like, where are you guys at with Brayden? Like, that type of thing. And I hope I didn't raise any, like, suspicions or anything. I don't know if anything has been said to you.
No,
like,
nothing yet, so.
Okay, I don't think it wasn't enough for anything. I was just like, so, like, is Brayden, like, with you guys?
Yeah, like, is he not?
Because
Like,
you've
what?
been with Austin,
Yeah.
and I wasn't sure if, like, you know,
Yeah,
I still am
exactly.
not sure. And, like, I even said to Rohan, you don't even need to answer. I don't even need to know. It has nothing to do with my campaign. I'm not coming for you. Like,
Okay.
I can prove that by not throwing you under the bus. Like, I tried to have a conversation with Rohan yesterday.
Okay.
And, you know, just his demeanor tells me that that is what's happening, which, again, is fine. And, like, my way to show my loyalty to you is just to keep it out of my campaign, not
Of
bring
course.
it up, let you do your thing. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's something we were kind of, like, talking about,
Yeah, no,
like, a few days
exactly.
ago.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So, laying in bed last night, I was like, oh, yeah, like, I kind of forgot about some of the conversations we had. So, yeah, I just don't want you to be worried about my campaign. I'm not
Okay.
going to bring, your name is not
Thank
coming
you.
out of my mouth today.
I
Promise.
appreciate that. And I take your word for it. Like,
Yeah,
I
no.
I know that, like, you'd be like, you know what? I might be saying your name. So,
Yeah,
just so you know.
yes, like, I might have been said, like, before this moment, but I
Yeah.
want you to know from this point forward, I'm just going to focus on reasons why I want to be here and why I should be here.
And I think that's, like, what my, like, hard part is, that even though, like, I do feel like I was done dirty, I was like, I genuinely love having Victoria here.
Yeah, and I love being here. Like, I am literally so shocked to be on the block. Like,
No, of course.
even though, like, I was kind of, like, being a little like on my
Yeah.
island, talking to everybody, doing my thing.
But also, like, what do you do when you're on an island?
Yeah, like
you
you
know what I
just
mean?
you try and make all the relationships you can, but
Exactly.
they don't really pass a certain point. Like, do you know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
you see like Jed, Beth, and Ty, they are like this.
Oh, of
you know what I
course.
mean? You see Rohan and Tina and like TNT, like
Yeah.
they are like this,
Literally.
regardless if people believe that or not. I share a room with them. They are tight. If I go this week and one of those three win, 100% Jed, Beth, or Ty are going home.
Oh, of course.
Like, you know what I mean? Especially after me, like, exposing them yesterday, and especially after Jed, Beth, and Ty knowing that they were lying. Like, Rohan actually blew me away. Like, I was actually speechless when he swore over his family. Like, that actually, got me shook.
I could tell. That's why I could tell, like, you were actually, like
Yeah,
are you kidding?
I was,
like, are you fucking kidding right now?
Yes, there was no acting. Like, there was no fake tears. There was no fake anger. Like, that was just real. Like, that was my way of trying to just get stuff in the open with them.
Yeah.
Because they were the ones that were throwing me under the bus. I never thought they would do that. When I say I was pushing Tina and Tara in there, like literally pushing, and not
And you
once.
told me that before. Like, literally, you were like, I'm going to push Tina and Tara.
Yes, because I just never thought I was in danger. Like, do you know what I mean? Like that, I literally feel like I pushed myself to my death. Like I literally did this to myself. Do you know what I mean?
Honestly, I really don't think you did it to yourself.
It just,
Like, I wouldn't take it like that.
I just feel like they don't trust me now. And after like last night, like I'm pretty disappointed in Rohan. Like I'm not gonna lie, he didn't have to do me that dirty. Like I feel like he really made me look like a big liar. Like he really pulled like whatever.
Well, no, and like you said, you're like, I don't have a lot of things in this game, like in this world, and like I'm not gonna be seen as a liar.
Yeah, dead ass. Like I don't need that. Like I don't need that. Like my past has been rough enough. I've done enough shit. But like I just don't think it's my time to go. Like there's still so much of this game left. Like there's still 9 people.
No, literally.
I don't think people are coming for you. Like if
I just never know. I think that's my only issue.
For sure. And like that's what I'm trying to say to them is like the problem about never knowing and me is that you guys can know I'm not coming for you. Like obviously after everything that's happened, I have new targets.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? And it's not you. It's not Beth. It's not Jed. It's not Ty.
Okay.
Like just honestly. I think I made that clear outside.
I think so too.
I'm gonna put it in my speech. I definitely want to be here.
I know you want to be here.
I'm really scared. Like I'm genuinely scared. Like I am genuinely scared for what's gonna happen if I go this week. Like there's a double coming.
Oh, of course.
The the numbers are just so bad.
Oh,
the HOH
100%.
comps are anyone's game.
Literally.
Like literally anyone's game. Tara, Tina, and Ro are gonna go for that side of the house. I don't know if that's okay for you. Like if that, you know what I mean? If that's part of your thing, like whatever. That's why I want to have this conversation first. And now, just so you know, because even yesterday I was like, oh, I don't want him like worried that part of my campaign is gonna be like, listen,
Smearing me or whatever.
no, that wasn't it. I did ask them, like, question them, like, how, like, you know what I mean?
Of course,
like,
because why wouldn't you?
Because I'm even trying to figure it out. Like,
Yeah,
I was even
exactly.
trying to figure it out, but then Rohan kind of confirmed it for me yesterday. Do
Okay.
you know what I mean? Without saying it, but did, you know?
Okay.
Which I'm proud of you for. That's awesome. This is gonna get you so far in the game if it can stay under wraps. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can trust me. I'm not gonna say anything. If I stay in this game, it'll always be our secret. Maybe it's like we could always. I'm always open to working with you. Like
No, like I do want to work. Like I do. Like that's why like when me and Austin like asked you last week, like we were like, listen, even if you are with HOH, like I don't even give a fuck.
I couldn't help but cry.
Like literally, I was like, we don't even give a fuck because we generally just literally love you so much. So like whatever.
I wish there was a literal undo button. Like there was a point. Like even when she was doing her campaign, I was like, I can't believe I fucking did this. Like I was heartbroken. I was crying over it. I couldn't even hide my tears from her. Do you know? Like it's true. Like this game is fucked. BB paranoia is real.
No, of course.
And I feel like that's what's happening to Beth. Like she's paranoid that I'm coming for her. But in reality, both times I've been in power, I've kept them 100%
No,
safe.
that's true. And that's honest at this point.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I literally have actions that show. Like, I could have. There was a point where they were dead set that it was you and Austin. Like, when I say they were, like, not even blinking an eye.
Oh, I knew that they literally, there's something that, like, I was 1,000% sure that it was you, Brayden. Like,
Yeah, exactly. So, wouldn't it have been easy for me just to put them up and blame it on
literally,
you
and be
guys?
like, yeah, it was Brayden.
Like, it would have been easier for me to do it that way because all they have to do is look at each other.
Yeah, of
Like,
course.
you know what I mean? So, I knew the minute like I knew the minute that I put you guys up that they would know it was me.
Because they wouldn't know it was one of them.
Because they wouldn't know it was one of them. Rohan wouldn't have done that at the time, and Tina was the tiebreaker, or Tara was the tiebreaker, and Tina got the letter.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I crunched those numbers. Like, I'm in here yesterday, I'm looking at this damn thing, I'm looking at the names, and when I say, like, you know, like, okay, obviously you can't predict something like this.
Yeah, of course.
But I am certain that Tina is gonna win. Like,
Really?
I don't know why, but she is due for a win.
That's true.
You are due for a win. Like, you know what I mean? I just...
I know, when you have a feeling, you have a weird feeling.
Yes, like, you know, like someone said to me that they thought I was gonna win, like the HOH that was the invisible HOH before we knew the invisible HOH, and I fucking won, and I was like...
I think it was me.
Was it? I don't remember who it was.
I think you might win this one. I have a weird feeling.
It literally might have been you. I can't remember who it was, but I remember going in there being like, okay, Vic, this is yours, like, you know.
True.
Yeah, so like I'm definitely not going out without a fight. Like I don't have a case with the other side. Like I am not interested in even looking at Tina and Tara. Like after yesterday, like honestly, Brayden, I'm not lying. Like every single night, the four of us would like literally be having conversations about it. And I'm not Xing myself out of those conversations.
No, and that was like your whole thing yesterday. You're like, I'm not saying I wasn't a part of the conversation.
Yeah, because I damn well was.
Literally, like all I'm saying is that I wasn't just talking to myself for hours and hours and hours.
Exactly. So I just think I'm going to be heartbroken to get sent home beside someone who has literally lied, like who literally complains all the time, who doesn't even want to be here, and who I know is coming for you guys.
No, that's like what like my issue is that like everyone's kind of just been like, oh, like if Tara wins, like it's probably gonna be like you and Jed that goes up Brayden.
Like it is like.
And but then people are like, oh, if Vic wins, like it's gonna be you and Beth that go up Brayden. So.
Okay, it's not. It is absolutely.
And then so it's like, oh, like what, like
what
you know
to
what I mean?
believe, like what you know. With those type of things, you just have to follow your gut. You weren't my target last week. It was Austin.
And I do believe
that was the truth. Like, honest to God, I wouldn't even entertain conversations about having Austin stay. Even without a vote, I wouldn't even entertain them because that's how serious I was about you staying here. Everyone was just talking about how they wanted you to stay. They wanted to see the real Brayden. We never really got to see it, that type of thing.
Yeah.
I just really want to be here. I hate that people are telling me that I don't have your vote and my only chance of staying
is Kiefer
is yes, and Beth being the tiebreaker. I'm not trying to change your mind,
no, of course,
or anything like that. Well, I mean, I guess I am. Like I guess, like
but I know what you mean. Like
yes, I just want you to know that I am not coming for you. Like I have new targets. I can prove my loyalty to you by just keeping my mouth shut about some of the stuff Rohan has shared with me and you have shared with me. I think we could go far to get like together in this game, like working together, especially knowing what we both know and being through what we've both been through. Like I just feel like that side of the house is scary. And it's only a matter of time. Like, sorry, Tina, and Ro. And I like Ro, and that's the thing. I like Ro, and I want like a part of me wants to work with him. Like it's weird.
Same.
After what he's done though, like outside, like obviously that leaves a really bad taste in my mouth.
Of course.
And I just think I have a better chance in staying, making it clear that I'm going after him.
Of course you do.
So like that, you know, that's my play. Like that's my campaign. Like, you know, that I believe that he's coming. And when I say you guys, I'm saying you because I'm assuming that you're with them, and it also helps your position in the house with them when I'm grouping you with Beth, Jed, and Ty. Do you know what I mean? If I keep saying, I think he's coming for you three, you know what I mean? It's
like, then they're like, what do you mean? Like,
yeah, like, what do you mean, right? I'm going to steer clear of that today. Like, absolutely 100%.
Thank you.
I just really want to be here. I want to stay here. I want to fight. Like, I want to get TNT out of here. Knowing that TNT... Like, I'm assuming that they are more of the reason that I'm on the block besides you and Rohan. I could be wrong. It could be even. It could be you more. It could be, like, whatever. But just the thought of going home knowing that they won and, like that's fucked up.
No, literally.
Yeah. So that literally breaks my heart.
And, like we literally even talked about it, like, moving forward, like, they are literally just constantly 2 votes.
Literally 2 votes. Like,
and, like,
easy.
You only need 3 to stay. And knowing that, you know, they'll always vote together
is very scary.
Yes.
Because once I go after the next HOH, like if one of them win this week and one of them goes home, they can literally go all the way.
Yeah.
Rohan is a comp beast. Tina, she just has been coming short. Like, you know what I mean?
That's my thing. It's always like sleeps on Tina, and I'm like, okay,
People
but
are
like
sleeping on Tina.
literally.
Like, you know, for me to go up like beside Tina when I literally, as far as that side goes, have done nothing to put them in danger. Like, that really hurts my feelings.
No,
Like,
of
do you know what
course.
I mean? I could have made a slimy move last week and went for them, and I could have, on week 3, let Jed use the,
And be
the
like, fuck you,
veto.
Ty. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you, Ty or Beth. Like,
Yeah,
you know what
literally.
I mean? Because it would have been one of them with the way, you know, the oddballs.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the plan. That would have been the plan. So yeah, like I had a long talk with them last night, and like it's a lot because like I kind of go through things. Like it's obviously a lot for them. Like they do this, like, you know,
Yeah, of
Jen and
course.
Ty have told me they feel like they've made a huge mistake by putting me up there.
And I genuinely probably think they do feel like that.
Yeah, and like it's true. And I'm kind of just at the point like if you feel like you made that mistake and I'm still here, why are you guys still so torn about keeping me? Like there must be something else. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
like
of course.
if you feel like you made a mistake, the mistake can be undone. So
Yeah, exactly.
like yeah, so the fact that it's still like it's Wednesday,
No, there's still tons of time.
yeah, like there's still a full day
And half a morning.
and half a morning. So I'm not going to give up. I really need them to know that keeping me is what's best for them. It's what's best for you, Brayden.
I honestly think so too.
It is. Like it's at that point in the game. You can trust me. Like you really can. And I know that's hard to believe after what happened last week.
That's just like where my only reservations are.
Yes.
Honestly.
But
genuinely.
you know what? It's all out in the open. My target went that probably was one of the worst things I could have done for my game.
Yeah, it's just hard because like I just genuinely know that none of us like were ever gonna come after you.
Yeah. Yeah. The
Which
BB
is just like
paranoia
why it was like,
got me.
oh. What?
Like it was like Jed, Ty, and like that they were including me in everything.
Of course.
We were having so much fun. Austin, nowhere to be found, wouldn't talk to me.
Exactly.
She never would approach me to have a chat. Like, literally, the only conversation we ever had was in the pantry before the invisible HOH. Like,
were
that
like,
was it.
God.
We didn't even say name. I was like, this is the worst alliance of all time.
Of course.
Like, you know
No.
what I mean? Like, I feel like shit. This ain't it. Like, you know? So, yeah, like, moving forward, I just hope you can still think about keeping me here. I don't know if you're aligned with Tina and Tara because
No.
I know that Rohan is.
Yeah, yeah.
If they come in power, I just don't know if they would be prepared to make that big of a move.
That's my thing. That's my thing.
I feel like they'll do the next best thing.
Yeah, which is
you and Kiefer.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, do you know what I mean? Unless Rohan really has your back.
And that's what I don't really know.
You know?
I honestly don't know.
I don't know if he's down to blow up. Like, you know what I mean? I know he wants to protect you in this game. He made that clear. And I think that's great. So do I. Like,
I just don't know like if it's ever like if it's just smoke and mirrors, if it's actually true, if you know.
I think it's true because he has nobody. He has nothing. He's a huge target, like the veto. He's going to get backdoored. He needs allies. He needs votes. It would be crazy of him to be sitting low and not trying to do it.
Of course.
Like you know, I can attest
Yeah.
that he is trying to work with people. Myself included. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, like yeah. So I don't want to come on too heavy with people today because I was pretty heavy yesterday. Like I had a long chat with them
Okay.
at night.
Yeah.
They pulled in Kiefer. I don't know how that went or what it meant.
I have no idea either.
Yes.
Because I was just sitting there like, oh, okay. Because I thought you were in the room the whole time.
No,
When
absolutely
When
not.
Ty was like, Kiefer, come to the room now. And I was like, oh.
Fuck, no. I
That's why I
got
was like,
kicked
oh,
right
they're
out.
we're having a chat in there, all of them.
Yeah, no, I literally got kicked out. Like literally kicked out. Like Beth was like,
Okay.
yeah,
See
like
ya.
yeah, and I was like, okay.
You're like, oh, okay, well.
Yeah. So, like, if I go, I go. But I just feel like I would be very sad to go this way.
Oh, 100%.
Like, just literally pushing them in there, them talking shit about me, going again, like, beside Tara. Like, that's fucking heartbreaking. I know my time will come. I know people think I'm a big threat in this game, all that stuff.
Of course,
But
but
there's still a lot of game left.
Yeah.
And I think I'm needed at like right now. I know, like I just think I'm needed. I think I'm needed because
I agree.
for many reasons.
That's why, like, I'm genuinely debating. Like,
Yeah.
I'm genuinely debating.
I could definitely use your vote. I could use a little bit of advocacy. Like,
And I even said that to Beth last night when she was like, I was like, even I'm like debating right now.
appreciate
She was
it.
like, oh. I was like, yeah, like genuinely I'm debating.
Yeah. Like, I would love if you could continue to say stuff like that. Like, if I stay, I have your back. I promise. Like, I promise you that. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I'm not coming for you. I have other targets. I have different roles in this game that I want to play.
Good.
So, yeah. So, just don't worry about me smearing your name today. It's not going to happen once. I promise you.
Thank you.
Not ready to go. Not coming for you. And I'm just going to explain to them that I do believe it's in their best interest for me to stay because I've never done them dirty when I was in power.
And you haven't. That's true.
And that side of the house is coming for them. Not including you and Kiefer in this. Like Beth, Bed, Ty, Tara, Tina, Rohan. Beth can't play in the HOH.
Yes, it's automatically 3v2.
Yeah, like if they win, though, two of those three are gonna go up, and one of them are going home. I don't know if that's even a bad thing for you. Maybe that's.
I mean, I feel like it kind of is because honestly, like I think since Austin's left, like I have kind of just like attached myself to that side of the house more.
Yes. See, like that's also kind of what's been happening to me, and I think that's why I'm like upset. Was like there was a time where I was playing both sides. Like, you know what I mean?
And that's how I feel, right? Like with the row, that's what I'm like. I feel like I am like more so.
Yes, more so
them.
with that side. That's literally me, and that's why I'm like, wow. Like I literally was with you guys. Like you know.
And that's
what
how I
mean?
feel. Yeah.
So I'm prepared to fight with that side, and I really want them to know that. I think they believe that. I'm a little sad that they're still so torn. Like, I don't know. Of course, they're not just going to be like, okay, yeah, like, you know, yeah,
Well,
you're right.
of course,
and they're not
but-
going to, like, tell me that. Like, maybe they want me to sweat a little bit. Like, they were saying stuff like, you know, Vic, like, we've never seen you this vulnerable. Like, maybe we needed you to put you on the block to see this. Maybe we needed this to have these conversations. And, like, that's great. That's fine. But at the end of the day, when I got put up there, they gave me the reasons. And I've been able to admit, prove, and show those reasons wrong.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I
exactly.
mean?
Exactly.
So now I'm kind of just like, not only that, but it's obvious that the person you would keep over me is coming for you guys. Like that's why I'm like just struggling with understanding
What? Yeah,
why
you're
is
like-
it such a big torn? Like it should
Yeah.
be like, okay, we need Vic for numbers. We need Vic to help go after them.
Yeah.
We need to weaken that side. Like I'm, you know.
Yeah, very confusing.
Do you have any insight on that? Like I just
think for them, they're just always worried that like you just potentially would come after them. I think that's just always what it is.
Yeah, I'm not coming for them now. I swore, even if I was, I swore over everything. I'm not, so I can't now.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, dead ass. Like, you know, I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not coming for that side.
I think that's probably just all it is. At this point, is they're like, oh, like we love Vic, but it's like, oh, is she like gonna come after us?
No way. Yeah, that's exactly what they've been saying to me too. Like, are you gonna come? And I'm trying to explain to them, like, literally by keeping me here, that trumps everything and everything.
Yeah.
Like I said, I told them, if you keep me, I'm literally gonna yell, let's go. I'm literally gonna do a
Yeah.
Rohan, look them at the eye, and fucking try and win this HOH to keep us all safe. Like, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I think that's everything.
Yeah, no, I think that's just like would probably be the only thing. That's like, I see why it's like frustrating for you because you're like, what is it? Like,
Yes.
like what?
No, literally. And like, there's definitely like, I could really get messy. Like, I could literally swear over everything about some of the conversations I've had with Rohan and some of the conversations we've had and get them to doubt you and think that they lose you as a number. Like, all that stuff could really help my campaign, but I'm not going to do it. And that's my way of showing my loyalty to you and asking you for your vote and knowing that I want to work with you in this game. So with that being said, I would love if you could try and help me stay here. Like, I know that you've gotten closer to that side. I know that Beth really values your opinion. If you're swaying, I think that will say a lot to them. Like, I am not coming for you guys. They are coming for you guys. Like, you know what I mean?
I know. That's why, like, I know. That's like my other thing is that I know, like, TNT, like, I don't even know what they're saying to them, but like, I just have a feeling that like it will be me and one of them going up. I don't know why. Or literally me and Kiefer. Like,
I think it would be you and Kiefer.
I think so,
actually,
too.
I don't even think it would be Kiefer because they're actually pretty close with Kiefer. Kiefer's been really good at like maintaining relationships with everyone, which is good, but that makes me think he won't go up.
Same.
Even his little back and forth with Rohan, they have a final 2 for All Stars. Like, I literally,
That's what I'm saying.
I worry there as well. Like,
Same.
like Rohan, they're gonna come for you guys. Like, you know what I mean? They might use you as like to get a number.
Exactly.
Like, up there, like, or you might be a replacement.
Exactly.
But I don't know. I do believe that even if you are working both sides, that even on the other side, they see you as more on that side. Even, you know what I mean? Maybe. Like, I don't know. I'm not in on the conversations you're having with them. But I just truly believe it's in my best interest for for me to stay. So think about it. I would love any positive
Yeah, I'll let you know anything, yeah.
reinforcements, or if you have any advice, or if you hear anything, please let me know.
Of course.
Yeah?
Of course.
Okay, you can be honest with me if it's just
No, exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll always be honest with you. Like, I'll be
Yeah.
like, you know what, Vic? Like, it's not looking too good for you. Or like, you know what?
Yes, you can definitely
Things are
say-
swaying, so like, keep pushing.
Yeah, I could really use that, appreciate that. I can take it. Like, you
No,
know
exactly.
what I
That's what I'm
mean?
saying. Like, I know.
Yeah, like it's all good. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna lay low this morning. I don't want to bombard them too much. 'Cause
Of
that can just
course.
be annoying. It's also best last like day as HOH. I don't want to ruin that. Like, you know, by
Yeah, like what? I know what you mean.
yeah, but you know, in 32 hours, there's gonna be a new HOH in that room.
Literally, way new dynamic.
And if it's not one of them, you guys are in danger.
Yeah, no, I agree.
If I stay, they're coming for me. I will go up, and you guys will have the numbers to keep who you choose. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Tina will absolutely be putting me up. There's no fucking question there. Let's be real. Rohan is gonna put me up because I'm coming for him. I've made it clear, and I'm gonna be making it clear again tomorrow.
Yeah.
So keeping me here is also a shield for you guys, which I never once in my life thought I would be a shield or even have that in
Right?
my
Who would've
campaign.
thought?
Who would have fucking thought? But here we are. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Miss Victoria.
Hug?
Yes, of course.
Okay, Brayden, this is not over.
Of course
This
not.
isn't over for us, for this game.
Never.
Okay, I'm just gonna do some reflecting.
Of course, you chill.
And I know they appreciate your insight. They know that you probably weren't gonna vote for me, so I think hearing them hearing that like you're swaying or you might.
Then I'll tell them
me-
again, be like, you know what, I'm actually really, really debating.
Yes, because it's true. Like it's everything I said here is true. You know what I mean? I'm here for you, Bray. I'm not coming for you. I got you in this game.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, love you lots.
Love you, Bray.
Thanks for
I really
chatting.
do.